Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of ATS Showcases, and today I am very pleased to be finally driving the SCS version of the Freightliner Cascadia, and we have a 53-foot dry van on the back, and we have the custom Freightliner Cascadia skin on that as well. Nice silvery metallic-y gray color on it, and we got the full aero kit on this sucker. It looks really good. I'll show you the interior and with the customizations that from that new DLC that came out, and there's a lot to talk about here. But we are here in Fort Collins. Don't know why it hasn't registered that I'm here, but I'm sure it will when I'm on the highway. And we're heading over to Sterling. Not a very long journey. It's over the 100-mile mark, so I'll get that delivery. But I just wanted to do something, just a short journey to show this off. It's got a 600 horsepower Detroit diesel engine in it, and then it's also got a 12-speed transmission, and I am just forgetting the transmission type, but I believe it's just an Eaton Fuller, or it's the Detroit standard Freightliner one. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and go to the interior, and I'll show off some of the stuff before we start up the truck. Now, of course, with this DLC came quite a few things. Let's get the lights on. Let's see if it does anything. No, it doesn't. Who cares? But as you can tell, I have my little lion teddy bear in there. Gotta have it. Because I'm Canadian, you gotta have this hockey stick along the back. There's multiple different options. Got a World Truck hat over there, got the blanket, the stickers. You gotta love the Canadian maple syrup. I mean, that's what I near live off of. Got my shoes down there, got a tablet on the seat, and got my bag there, air freshener, cell phone, because I don't want to hold it in my hands while we're driving. And there's a ton, and oh, also, gotta have that merch down there, American Truck mug. There's just so many things, and of course I got the disco ball hanging there. There are so many options. I actually spent a good 20 minutes configuring this truck just because there are so many options on it. But let's start up the truck because I know you guys want to hear it, and I found something else. I found out something with the horn that I am very pleased about. So why don't I get this thing started? Ready for this? Now, I'll admit it, the regular horn is pretty wimpy, but the air horn, yes, they've got the train horn, the train air horn. It does not disappoint, I tell you that. Inside, obviously, when it's all started, we got your GPS there. Other stuff starts to light up, and I mean, just look at the detail. It gets even better every time they do it. Got my microwave up there, got that. I mean, this truck is just insane. Well, once we get on the road and do some cinematics, you guys will love it too. Got the lights going on here. This is just a wonderful thing. This is going to be probably one of my new favorite trucks to drive. I mean, the Freightliner Cascadia is just such a legend. Dash wise, you can cycle through hitting the I key, at least if you have, unless if you have it toggled to something else. Multiple different pages, but I like to leave it on the speed just because. I found I had to bring the steering wheel down just a little bit so I can see the black just above in the dash, because if I put I guess the parking brake's not on. Standard, I found I couldn't see that when I was in here, so I had to tilt the steering wheel down a little bit, but that's okay. Everyone's a little different. But why don't we get going on the road out of here? It's a pretty tight entrance, actually, or at least the way I came in. I don't know if I'm making myself hard, or made it harder than it was, but I wasn't prepared to have a gate entrance over here. But we do have 40,000 pounds of nuts in the back, so it's going to be a decent amount for this guy to pull around. But like I said, it does have a 600 horsepower engine and a 12-speed, as far as I know, transmission, and I'm understeering like crazy. And yeah, we just have to get on the road here. I'll probably open up the windows a little bit as well once we get going, but I can't see. Oh no, that could have been bad. Could have been really bad. But let's get on the road here and try not to cut the corner too much. Oh, I think, well, it's just a curb. Never mind, we're okay. Discovered a recruitment agency. That's good. Thank you guys to the viewers who commented on the 1K Freightliner Cascadia Prime News. That's the word I'm thinking for. Let's see if I can speak this out. The one Prime News episode that I released about the Freightliner Cascadia coming out, and you guys commented on it saying that this is Fort Collins is a place where a dealer is, and so thank you to those people who did and confirmed that, because that really helped out my case here when it came to finding out where I had to go, and plus I hadn't done a journey from Fort Collins yet, so why not kill two birds with one stone, discover the dealer, configure the truck, I bought a garage around here, and then do a delivery from it. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. So we're just gonna put down the window on the left side here just a little bit, and hopefully stop before the line. I'm still trying to figure out where I need to park. If I guess I can kind of go forward. If I stop here, where do I stop? That's good. But let's do the horn with the window cracked open. Not too much difference if I put it all the way down. I think so, a little bit. But for those headphone users, including me, I will put that the windows going back up, so it's a little bit more. Well, what are you doing, bud? Creep out much? Gee whiz. Creep it out to the intersection. Put it back up so it's not so annoying on those headphone users, because I do know what it's like. But I do love this truck trailer combo that they really like. I love the trailer skin that they did on this. It's really, really nice. I have to admit, I mean, although it was a costly paint skin to put on, I would imagine it's not cheap in real life either, so I don't blame them. It was, I think it was $10,000 extra to put on that paint skin. Yikes. But that's okay. Let's get up to highway speed here and start talking about some of the new things that came in. So of course, a surprise DLC. I said surprise twice, but I don't care. A very much of a I got a break here. Very much of a surprise DLC was the cabin's accessories DLC. Now I know there are some mixed feelings on it. Why should you pay $4 or $5, depending on where you are, for a DLC where you can just get the SILS or whatever it is, free add-on for the trucks and stuff like that, all the accessories pack and stuff like that for free. Well, honestly, I did this DLC just for the fact that whenever there's an update to the game, it's going to be updated as well. So there's not going to be any mod issues there, because I know whenever they change versions and stuff like that, there's always that risk of the of something happening, really, to the mods. You never know. I know accessories packs are accessory packs. I mean, they're kind of versatile, but also whenever a new truck comes in, there'll be accessories for it already. Like I just like having something. I love the mods, but there's just something about having just something about having the actual branded DLC that makes you a little bit more comfortable, and I know there's quite a few people who agree with that. So I went ahead and did that, and honestly I'm not regretting it at all, because it just adds so much. I love that little disco ball, and it also proves to me how choppy my steering inputs are, even though it looks decent when I'm driving, because you turn around, gee, like a little movements it starts really going instead of being buttery smooth like if I had a nicer wheel. But we won't get onto that too much. There's also been a huge and Euro Truck in the upcoming 1.40 update. I can't believe I'm saying that. There's going to be a whole new lighting system. So if you think this isn't nice enough already, well, be prepared, because there's those shots from Euro Truck Simulator with the Iberia DLC that's going to be releasing around that update anyways. It is absolutely stunning. So if you want, check out that Prime News video up in the card above. It has all the information, or the whatever information they had. Apparently, it's not going to impact. What in the world? I had no idea what that guy did there. Apparently, it's not going to impact the performance of the game too much, because it's a new and improved lighting engine. Keep in mind that this lighting engine that they have now has been a part of the game. Well, for part of ATS, it's launched. I mean, they've done little tweaks here and there, but the main overhaul thing they've done engine-wise is just the direct decks, and on also the sound. But overall, it's just the lighting system. Those scenes are insane. I actually need to be in this lane, so I just changed the lanes for no reason, but that's okay. It is just insane, the scenery that it's coming up from that one, and those screenshots in the little gameplay is insane. So I can't wait to get my hands on that, I can tell you that much. But other than that, not too much, just, you know, enjoying life here, chilling. Kind of been busy though. My last Prime News episode about the cabin DLC, you can probably tell my voice I'm a little tired and just not with it. I was just having a rough day that day, but I still wanted to deliver the content for you guys, so I did not see him. You know, I was contemplating to put the little mirrors up on the hood. I probably should have done that now, because that could have been bad. Could have been really bad, but that's okay. We move on. So it is a 12 speed, that's what I thought, because we're in top gear now. I do love this interface here. I know a lot of the new trucks have this kind of stuff, but just the detail, like, I know there's been a lot of people have said the same. The detail of these trucks and the content they keep putting out, I don't know how they keep improving. I mean, talk about raising the bar and beating. Oh, we gotta pull in for a way station. Of course, I saw that on the map and I'm like, oh, I haven't been here before, it's gonna want me to do it. It's just one of those things where I don't know how they can manage to raise their own bar constantly. It's the same with all the DLCs. It's insane, to be honest. But saying, with all this said and done, one thing that has really helped is the growth of my channel, because of the amount of content that has been coming out. And I have to say thank you guys so much for your generosity when it comes to the views just coming back and watching my videos. There's the subscriber amounts, which has been increasing dramatically, watch time, everything. Just thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot and helps me out decent amount. Even though I'm not making any money, it helps my morals about the whole situation here. They're gonna be one of the come on, lads. You know, that's the one thing that the AI has spot on, or what SES Software did was spot on with their AI, is the fact that they put in, like, sometimes the cars will actually move over. If you notice that, sometimes if you're indicating early enough, the AI will actually move to the other lane and be courteous. And just sometimes, my word, they just don't. They just stay in their lane and don't care. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in real life that do that. I experience that all the time. It's annoying because then you're getting onto the highway or rejoining back on, you're gaining speed, and then all of a sudden you have to jam on your brakes because no one's moving. Oftentimes those people are on the phones, but you know what? I'm not going to start a debate about all on that, because I think generally it's common sense, but I also don't want to offend people who have views about the other side, because every opinion is valid here. So we're just going to leave it at that. But honestly, I know a lot of you can probably say it is annoying when people do that to you, especially in a truck. You can imagine a trucker, or like for this instance, I'm getting up to speed, I've got a load in the back. It's just not nice at all. So oh well, you know what, we move on. Actually, did anyone notice me discovering Fort Collins? No, I did not. Am I actually gonna get to, so right now, okay, I'm gonna go to the exit screen here. I have 6 as of right now. I have 6 out of 13 because I've been busy doing other stuff, so I haven't been able to do as many, actually any extra driving as much as I hope I had. I was going to do more, but other stuff came up, so I'm actually going to be doing that more recently. Those are all just from what I've done on these videos. I'm hoping I go up to 8 because I haven't done anything from Fort Collins yet. I can go back and discover the city at another point when it's not freaking out or whatever, or just drive there. Maybe it's just because, so for those who don't know, ATS Showcases isn't an overly, I try to be realistic in the driving, but it's not a career series per se. As you can tell, I generally make over $200,000 per delivery. That's a mod situation there, and my XP is really high in this save, just because I've accidentally parked and then hit enter, so I get skyrocketed like 100,000 XP or whatever it is. but I did that just so I'd be able to unlock everything. But needless to say, it's not overly realistic in the way that it's all set up and stuff. It's just a showcase series. But other than that, it is realistic in how I try to be realistic in how I drive. Now, obviously, if things happen, oh well, you know what, I move on. I don't fret about it. Big deal. But if it's not like I'm have a active career bank account. I mean, right now I think I'm over 2 million, even though I'm purchasing a truck every time. Like, it's just one of those things. So yeah, it's just one of those things that I teleport to the city I want to start in generally. I don't always, but a lot of the times I do, especially when I'm jumping around. I mean, a lot of content creators do. I'm not the only one, and I know a lot of people just play the game like that. They just want to drive, see different areas, so they'll teleport around using the trainer and all that stuff, and it's all fine. It's technically part of the game if you know how to do it. Big whoop. I know there's videos on how to do it. I know a very well trusted one. Actually, the one I learned how to do it is from Squirrel. A lot of you guys probably know him. And he has a video on how to do that. It's same for Euro Truck and ATS. It's same difference, same trainer, all that good stuff. But other than that, I don't know. It's been a little weird recently. Last time I did it, we were outside of Pueblo, as far as I remember, and it actually discovered like way away from it. So I'm expecting either to get 2 pings. Okay, there's Sterling discovered, so it worked this time. So I'm wondering if the problem is I teleported and landed in the middle, and I didn't recognize it when I was going out. So maybe I just have to land outside and drive into the city of. Well, I'm gonna actually get over here in left lane and slow down. Let's hear the engine brake on this guy. If I hit the right button. It's really quiet. That's the answer. I could barely hear it. It's new engine, or it's the new it's a highway series, right? So it's not like, yeah, let's just try here. Yeah, it's there. It's pretty weak, but it's okay. It's not, I mean, not too many people think of a Freightliner Cascadia as a Jake brake king as some of the older Kenworths and Peterbilts are and stuff like that. But that's okay. I do love the truck though. It just is really nice. I'm getting really good at the proximity on that thing. I think that is pretty much the perfect stopping distance. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty much near perfect. That was a weird way to say it, but oh well. So yeah, hopefully we get both the cities, because that would stink if I have to do another, well, stink in a way that is just kind of, I'm only getting 1 discovery, but that's okay. I'll make do. But it would be nice to get both cities onto the profile, so then I don't have to do an extra 100-mile delivery for really no reason if I haven't done it. But I still would do it eventually anyways, but just while the event's going. I know it's on till after Christmas. They have said that, just so everyone has a chance to play the game, or do the DLC, or do the event. That's the word I'm looking for. Man, struggling today. Trying to complete the event, and so that way you're not rushing it, and there's less option for cheating, basically, or cheating as much as it can be. Let's see. We have to pull in the Walbert. Man, this is a complex and a half. Now, this is more like the Walmarts, sorry, around where I am. Huge parking lots. Now, where do we have to go? This is probably one of the bigger ones that they've actually done. It's cool. It's a giant mall complex. So it looks like we just have to go in behind here. Delivery. Nice. So yeah, it looks like we just have to go in behind here. And where is my delivery point? Right there. So we're going to pull in close to here. Over here. The back like this to be able to get around the corner. Let's see how my reversing skills are today. Get it going that way. Follow it back. Got room around the front at least. I'm probably gonna have to reposition, but at least if we get it. Yeah, so let's just give it a little bit of a rejiggeration here. Yes, it is totally a word. It's not, but go with it. Let's see here. Let me get him coming back. Sort of like... Not that too much. Okay, come back. There we go. Okay, now we can use this side. A lot easier. Make sure we're not going to hit the trailer on that side. We are not. Straighten back up. Oh. We'll straighten it up and finish it off nice. Just because I don't want to be... I don't want the guys in the receiving bay to judge my parking job. That isn't always nice. Perfect. Look at that. What a delivery. What a truck. Oh, hit the horn while we were doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. What another great delivery with an amazing truck. You'll certainly see this many times in the future, different configurations, because this is all obviously the biggest and maxed out truck. But I may do some other kind of more corporate version, so to speak. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
A few inches later.
Oh, and just so you guys know, it did work. I do have 8 out of 13. Perfect.